The Western Center for Research on Migration and Ethnic Relations. Immigrant Experiences in Canada.
I immigrated because I decided first of all to leave Lebanon because I wanted a better future in terms of education and a career. And I came to Canada because my mom's originally from Canada and she had great things to say about it. And I really liked the schools here, and I basically looked for a place where I could go to school and be able to visit my mom's family if I wanted to. My immigration experience, when I did come, I decided to come with my two sisters. We decided to come together. Leaving was a very hard decision because, I mean, your country is like your family. You may not like them, but you deal with it, and you do love it in a certain sense. But we decided that if we're gonna move and if we want better things for ourselves, we're gonna do it together. And so we moved from Beirut to Montreal at first. And it was very nice because Montreal and Beirut are two big cities. But then we moved to Ottawa, which felt like a lot smaller. And that for the first year, we came and we tried to look for work, and because I wanted to experience that first. And it was really hard. I couldn't find any jobs, even though I looked around a lot. And I had a good education, but it was tough. But it teaches you a lot about who you are. And I bonded with my sisters, so I like to think that that was a good chance to do that. And so the place on its own was great. It's just my experience moving. I just had any problems that anyone moving does. So it was a lot harder than I thought because through my mom, I thought I knew Canada a lot more, but my mom's only one person, and this is a country with people. So being a newcomer was really hard because even though I connected with my mom, I just didn't fit. I'd never lived here. I just moved here. And I think leaving my home, my original home, was a huge loss for me and my sisters. But this place is so great. I think it's okay to miss your original home, but then love this one, and this is what happened. So we found the winters really horrible. I think everyone will say that, even Canadians don't like the winters here all the time. But I met this one immigrant because I worked with a lot of immigrants, and she said, you know, it can either kill you or you can embrace it. And she was from Spain. And that inspired me, so we started snowshoeing and all sorts of winter stuff. But in terms of the weather, that was the biggest thing. And in terms of people, everyone was really nice. We had a lot of support wherever we went, so that was also very helpful. But eventually, I decided to go back to school. In Lebanon, it's really religiously diverse, but instead of being secular, everyone ends up celebrating all religions. And so I kind of missed that here because everything is so secular that no one could really celebrate like Christmas every day. It's happy holidays. Or for Ramadan, I don't really hear about it because I don't have Muslim friends here. And so it was just different in that sense, that with the religious holidays, they're celebrated in a totally different way. And the other thing is, I was thinking about is, this is maybe not a custom, but in Lebanon, no one takes their shoes off when they go into people's houses. And that was really strange for me. And when I went back to Lebanon this summer, everyone was surprised, like, why would I want to take off my shoes when I enter the house? But I just couldn't handle keeping the shoes on, so I think that's customs I've adopted. And other than that, when I do things like I celebrate Thanksgiving with my mom and her family, which is something that I really love. And in Canada, I'm free to do whatever I want, and this is something I really value, and I know that everyone respects that. And in that sense, nothing has changed much. It's just maybe how I do it. Yeah.